The Tomorrow War is a new action film starring Chris Pratt, and it's yet another humanity versus aliens for the future of the world kind of scenario type of movie, but with a twist. This time around, the war versus the aliens is actually really taking place 30 years in the future in the year 2051, but the humans are losing, and they're losing bad, and they're running out of troops to fight the aliens. So what they do is they go back 30 years to recruit more humans to bring back into the future to help them fight off the aliens. Now, I'll start off by saying this screenplay has a lot to be desired, and this is one of those movies where you're constantly asking yourself, why are they doing this? Why aren't they doing this? That makes no sense. And I found myself asking those questions many times. You're gonna get those questions more frequently, naturally, if you have a movie about time travel, which what this is about. And yeah, you just kind of question the decisions, a lot of the decisions being made in this movie as to, again, why they're doing certain things and why they don't do certain things other ways, which would make more sense. But, you know, it's for the sake of the movie. So I'll get that out of the way and say, yes, do not expect a tight and clean and sensical screenplay. But that being said, I thought this film was super entertaining. Chris Pratt, you know, he's a big movie star now from the Jurassic World movies and the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. The guy is just one of those charismatic guys. You know, he can be that everyman kind of guy. You believe him as he's a biology teacher, I believe, in the film, and then he's an ex-military guy who goes in the future and automatically kind of assumes this role of leadership in the future war. But he pulls it off, and you believe that he could be this guy, that he could be also a teacher as also a military expert. So, you know, he pulls off his role really well. The rest of the cast is solid. I really like Yvonne Strahovski, I believe is her name. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, I'm sorry, but I've been a fan of hers ever since the TV show Chuck, and she does great in this movie as well. You also have J.K. Simmons, Betty Gilpin, a pretty strong supporting cast. So, but yeah, the film, again, is very entertaining, and the action scenes were really well done. The CGI, you know, it's a bunch of CGI, obviously, in this movie, but, you know, I just had a really great time with the action set pieces. They're very intense. They're really well made, and I just really enjoyed them a lot. So yeah, this is one of those films where you can kind of excuse the screenplay or the writing if you're just entertained enough to not be distracted by it. And some people, I will fully agree that some people won't be able to get over the storyline inadequacies and just focus on that, and some people like me just looking for a good time will be able to just sit back and, as they say, turn your brain off and just enjoy the movie for the silliness that it is. And again, there's lots of questionable decisions being made in the movie, but they make for some really great dramatic movie type moments. So, you know, I just found it to be enjoyable, and I think that was by the solid direction of the director and also for the solid performances of the cast. So yeah, this movie really took me back to like those classic summer blockbusters of the past. You know, movie season had its, you know, Memorial Day to Labor Day summer season where you would have all these big movie stars with big action sequences and big budgets, and I kind of missed that. You know, I feel like we don't really have that typical traditional summer movie season anymore. It would always start off with, like, you know, like an Iron Man, or whether it's a Men in Black or whatever it may be, and these were the type of movies I really look forward to every summer, and this is kind of like a throwback to that kind of movie. It has huge star, once again, Chris Pratt has a huge budget, has a huge action scenes, and yeah, it just played like a very traditional old summer blockbuster. I really dug that. Maybe I was just in the mood for it, just to turn my brain off and just sit back and enjoy a stupid movie, but for me it worked. And maybe if I was watching it in a different mindset, then I may not have enjoyed it as much, but for the time that I watched the film, I thought it was very fun, and I was able to oversee its flaws. So for me, The Tomorrow War gets an 8 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching my review of The Tomorrow War. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, MC on Film, for more reviews in the future.